Hi everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another plan with me. It has been a while. I feel like it's been a really long time. I apologize if I'm talking quietly. Steven's here, so I'm trying not to be too loud. But yeah, and I'm also just like so out of the flow of this. It's been a long time since I've done a voiceover. I don't even know the last time I posted a video. It is never ever my intention to not post videos, but I got married back on October 5th, and I had a month off of work after, well, kind of around that. Was on my honeymoon, and I'm still planning on back planning all of it. I have kits planned out for everything, and actually I did plan this after I got married. There was, I think like I got married on a Saturday, and then I left for my honeymoon the following Wednesday. So I did have a couple days of just no wedding planning, not vacationing, not doing anything. And I did plan this video during that time. So you can see I have my wedding ring on now. But I have a bunch of videos too. I think probably, I don't know, like, probably 3 memory cards full, of videos that I have planned from over the summer and stuff that I just haven't had the time to edit and upload. I'm planning on still kind of trying to catch up as best as I can, especially now that I'm done wedding planning. But yeah, the like month leading up to my wedding, especially like I'd say the final 3 weeks before my wedding were super stressful and just very like chicken with my head cut off, just trying to wrap everything up at work because I did take a month off. I took a month of PTO, and it was like my busiest season kind of at work. I thank goodness for my coworker. She really handled stuff for me while I was gone. My team really did, but and kind of, allowed me the opportunity to be gone for a month. But I took a week off before my wedding, and then 3 weeks off after. So I'm going to plan all of it, but I wanted to kind of start somewhere. So I figured I would just post this video that I filmed right before I left, and just kind of see if I can kind of get you caught up to where I am, where I've been, and what the plan is to go forward. So this was the week of September 9th. So this was about a month out before my wedding. I think this was probably when it started to get pretty crazy. I think the 2 weeks after this were like even more nuts. I definitely had stuff where, like, what they say about the best laid plans. Well, some of my plans weren't even that good, but where stuff just like fell through all of a sudden, and you're like, wait, what? Hold on. And then start scrambling at the end and all that. So yeah, definitely, as much as I wish I could have done anything to like relax and enjoy myself, I definitely didn't have time for planning, which I regret. But yeah, so okay, yeah, where I've been and what happened. So like I said, the month, really 2-3 weeks leading up to my wedding were really just, it was a lot. There was a lot going on, lots of planning, lots to do. And then I took the week off before my wedding. I thought that I would get a little bit of like relaxation and leisure time in that time period, and I didn't get much. Like, I was able to sleep in a little bit, I'd say, but for the most part, I had so many appointments. I was going to like 2 or 3 appointments a day, and some of them were like, I got my hair done, and I got my nails done, and I got a spray tan and all that kind of stuff that you do before your wedding. And then some of them were like wedding planning appointments and whatever, stuff like that. So kind of a combination of all that, and then just prepping stuff. My family was so wonderful, and they really did a lot of the like, my sister flew in, and my other sister, God, she did so much work for me. She was like such a like silent undercover like help during my wedding. She just like all the kind of annoying stuff you don't want to do, like figuring out the seating. Well, I had to like figure out the seating chart, but then like make all the Excel documents with like alphabetized by how many people have the last name that start with L and how many people have the last name that start with A. And oh, sorry if you can hear the sirens. Oh gosh, sorry, someone's getting pulled over. anyways, she did all that kind of stuff and she saved my butt. And my other sister, like when she got there, they did all of the like tying all the bows and tying all the favor name tags and stuff onto the favors and whatever. Like they did so much of it, but it was still just a really crazy busy week. And then after the couple of days after my wedding, Stephen and I were really just kind of trying to relax and enjoy each other's company. It was really wonderful. And then my plan was I had all these videos filmed. I packed my microphone in my suitcase. I packed my Erin Condren planner, which I never bring on vacation with me. And my goal, we went to Bora Bora, and then we flew from Bora Bora to Maui, and we had all these flights and all this downtime and stuff. And my goal was to spend the time, those 2.5 weeks when I was on my honeymoon, to edit all of my videos and do the voiceovers while I was on vacation, since I wouldn't be able to plan, but I was going to have that downtime. And then as we were leaving in the Uber on the way to the airport to go to our honeymoon, we're like on the freeway, too far to turn back. I realized that I packed everything I needed except for those 3 memory cards. And I was so disappointed. I told Steven, he was like, let's turn the Uber around. Like, you have time, you can go back. And I was like, no, I can't. Like, I don't want to be late. I don't want to stress out about getting on this flight, like this international flight. And like, he was up and literally, we pulled up to the airport and he's like, Lauren, you could do it. You could totally go back and grab it. Like, I will take your luggage. I'll get us all checked in. And I was like, no, I'm not going to. So I couldn't do it. My plan kind of failed. I had spent all day packing and I still, and I like very leisurely packed and whatever that whole day, and packed everything perfectly and got everything perfectly put in my suitcase except for those three memory cards with so many videos. I really wanted to be able to just come back and start fresh. But oh well. So now I'm just trying to like be a little bit better. Like I'm like, okay, I don't have all of the wedding planning and stuff after work and whatever, so I can hopefully spend a little bit more time even on weekdays putting some of my energy towards this. So that's the goal. But yeah, okay, that's where I've been and that's what happened. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to try and catch up. I'm still going to try and get all those videos up and keep filming new ones. So, okay. So anyways, this week, this was a really pretty kit from Planning World. I think it was gorgeous. I got it in the mail and wanted to use it as soon as possible because it was so pretty. The colors are so unique and different. I love all the wildflowers and the poppies. It felt really like transition from summer to fall with some of those like buttery yellows and the pinks and the greens. I just thought it was, and like the birds and the flowers and wildflowers and whatever. So, but there's also like boots and scarves and stuff. So it felt really like, I don't know if you're still allowed to say this, but in California, I always say I've always heard like Indian summers. You have Indian summers, these summers that last really long, and it's hot even in September and October, but stuff is still starting to change. And this kit really gave me those vibes. So I do have a coupon code for Planning World. It's Lauren15, I believe. All my coupon codes are always down below. Okay, on to the day by day. So Monday, I'm messing with my light here. You can see I'm like so relaxed and in my like post-wedding bliss in my like robe. And so, although I always plan in robes, but okay, anyway, so this Monday I had 3 meetings. I marked them with a just a little bow from the kit, and then I got the Hobonichi kit like for these boxes and the little washi tape strips. It is amazing. I love the matching Hobonichi kits, and I will be picking them up when she releases them. So I marked that I just had like I don't think it was a wedding planning appointment. I think that I just like at work literally put like a half hour or 45 minutes or something on my calendar just to catch up on some wedding planning stuff. So I marked that with some of those Hobonichi stickers. I also had to edit I have like my BART, which is my like subway pass. I had to edit my subway pass for it like automatically refills from work. And I had to edit it since I was going to be gone for a month. So that was really important that I did before the cutoff on Tuesday, so I marked that down. I also had an expense report that I needed to fill out for work. Again, same thing, before the cutoff for that week. So I marked that down. And then I was at work until, oh wait, I'm actually marking. We bought our wedding rings this day. I think we ordered them. I ordered Steven's off of Etsy actually. And then we bought 2 wedding rings for me actually. The one that you see that I'm wearing, and then the same one that was just bigger, like the diamonds were bigger, and I really liked that one as far as it being like sparkly and stuff, but it just felt kind of like the one that I have that I ended up going with, it just felt more delicate, and it's kind of like a similar size to my band. It doesn't like stick out any further than my engagement ring band, so that's what I ended up going with, and I really like it. So anyways, we spent that night kind of picking out rings for each other and buying each other's rings, so that was really fun. I got his engraved. It was good. It was a fun night. After working until 8 p.m. we did that. It's probably like the only thing I did, and then I went to bed. The Buy Rings script is from Whimsical Plans. I would totally recommend those sheets if you're engaged and getting married. They have a ton of the ones that you need, or that I needed for wedding planning, the scripts. Okay, on to Tuesday. I had, 7 meetings. You're reading that right, which is insanity. I don't even know how I did it. And then worked on top of that. I don't even know. So I had 7 meetings on Tuesday, marked that again with the Hobonichi box, and then the little washi strip, meant to look like sticker from the Hobonichi kit. So cute. And then the little laptop girl is from Panda Designs. I had we had a maintenance visit at my apartment. I can't remember why. So I marked that with a label from the kit, and then I think that bow is from Sticky Sloth Designs, if I'm not mistaken. I have a coupon code for her as well. And then I'm marking down below. Again, I worked late. I'm looking at my actual planner too. I only worked till 6:30 this night, which isn't that bad. And then when I got home, I'm marking cooking. I think I did some meal prep, and I marked that with a little arrow from the kit, as well as that little whisk and spoon sticker, or fork and spoon. No, I think it's a whisk. It's from Paper Blush Bar. And then I just took that nap time sticker from Paper Muse Crafts, one of her sheets, and I don't know why I wrote sleep time, but I went to bed early this night. I think I was pretty exhausted from working so late the night before, and from the 7 meetings are pretty draining. The next day, on Wednesday, it was September 11th. I always like to mark, I've said this multiple times, but I always like to mark September 11th or other somber things that I don't just want to gloss over in my planner, especially if they make an impact on me. September 11th, that's always a rough day. I feel like if you're my age or older probably and you remember it, it's a hard day. So I marked that with the Remember script. I think that one is from Jackson Pepper, and then I layered it over it's kind of like a washi script from the kit, or strip from the kit, and some deco. And then I took some more deco to mark picking up coffee from Pete's that day. I think that looks really cute. And then I did the bottom half of the I don't know how to describe it. I did the divider. That's from oh gosh, I'm forgetting the name of it. Oh god, they're from Planning World. I am forgetting the name of it. I'll put it on the screen because I'll hopefully remember. Oh geez, I skipped over the rest of Wednesday. So I just marked my meetings the same way I did on Monday. I marked cooking again with a little icon from the Hobonichi kit, and then I ordered these napkins for my wedding, which sounds weird. I took a half box, some deco, and then a Magic Prince Co. ring to mark that. I did these napkins for my wedding that were fun fact napkins, so I ordered 6 different sets of 100 napkins or whatever, and they each had a fun fact about Stephen and I, and that was the cocktail napkins that got handed out with all the drinks. And it took me forever to just kind of like not like put them, I don't know, lay them out the way I wanted, all the script and stuff. Okay, geez. On to Thursday. I've missed a lot. Okay, we had some fire alarm tests at my building, which our fire alarm is so bad here. It goes off every 5 minutes. And then I marked painting my nails with all these were stickers from the kit. I had to mail in something to my friend, marked that with a quarter box, marked my meetings the same way I had. I went out to lunch with my coworker, marked that with a Paper Muse crafts sticker, a little fork and knife, and then an arrow from the kit. And then Steven and I did some suit research. We had like a whole thing with picking out his suits. We found one we wanted, and they told him that his groomsmen could have it, and then they couldn't, whatever. It was a whole thing. So I marked that with a quarter box and another Magic Prince Co. ring. Steven ended up going suit shopping that day at noon. I was supposed to go, but I couldn't for whatever reason. I don't know if I had a meeting or something. So I marked that the same way that I have marked other stuff with the little Hobonichi stickers. I had one meeting that day. I marked it the same way as I have the rest of the week. I filmed, and I just took that script, I think from Sticky Sloth Designs, and I layered it over some deco. I think that looks really cute. And then I had a really lazy night at home. Steven went out with his coworkers. I think I was gonna go, and then I just didn't. That happens to me a lot on Fridays, where he'll be like, my coworkers and I are going out, you want to come, like happy hour after? And I'll be like, sure. And then like 4 o'clock will roll around on Friday, and I'm like, I am not sticking around to 5 o'clock. I am going home. See you later. And then I'll just be lazy at home and like make mac and cheese, and I love it, and I'm by myself, and it's the best thing ever. Okay, and then, moving on to Saturday, I had a dress fitting really early in the morning. Well, not really early, at like 9:30, but I had to drive like half hour or something, 45 minutes to get there. So I marked that with some deco and the Hobonichi stuff. Oh, sorry if you can hear the sirens. And then after I went to the dress fitting appointment, I did all of them with my mom and my aunt. Okay, sorry, I'm not sure where I got left off there, but anyways, after I did the dress fitting appointment, I went over to my parents' house, had some lunch with them, and just like nailed out a bunch of the details with them for the wedding, just did a lot of wedding planning. They were so helpful. I could not have done my wedding without them. They took care of so much stuff, and they helped me with so many of the like little kind of bullshitty details that I didn't want to deal with, or I just was overwhelmed by, and I didn't ask them to do anything. They just like stepped up, and thank God for them, really. Okay, that evening I took a half box, flipped it over, and then used the deco and the washi strip, and then a rose-colored days like little squiggle to mark. I went out into San Francisco for it was supposed to be a surprise for my friend for her birthday. One of my friends flew in from New York, and she didn't know, so that part was a surprise. That was good. But she her boyfriend was trying to set it up, and then one of my friends texted him, and she just was a little shit, and she saw it, and she figured out that we were surprising her. So whatever, she wasn't surprised, but we did her birthday dinner, and then we went out for drinks and stuff, and that was really fun. So I marked that down, and then Sunday I'm marking it was her birthday. It's also Steven's dad's birthday. I marked, those were all stickers from the kit, and then so are these. I just marked editing a video with some of the Hobonichi stickers and the deco that kind of looks like it would go over a desk, and then the matching edit script to the film that I used on Friday. Again, I think it's from Sticky Sloth Designs. And then I'm marking just with some little cute stickers from the Hobonichi and some little deco. I'm marking that I did a voiceover, and we also went grocery shopping, and I did a bunch of meal prepping that day. And then that evening I think was pretty lazy. I didn't do too much after. Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes when I meal prep and grocery shop, that takes hours. So I don't know if I should say lazy, but as far as the night, I didn't really do much else. And yeah, that's the whole week. My first real fall spread. I think it turned out so well. I love it. I love planning world kits. I love how foiled they are. I'm so obsessed with the Hobonichi kit. I really hope that she releases more of them in the future, because those little delicate stickers they are so my thing. So I can cram a bunch of stuff onto a day and it doesn't look too overcrowded. I love it. And I just love having little small stickers that don't fill the whole width of a column. So it just looks good for white space planning. I think it just helps things look more interesting and less crowded. And I don't know, I really love it. I love the artwork in this kit, and I just love the colors, how different they are, but how pretty they ended up being. And they're just like the vibe of the kit just really matched my like mood and the weather here in California for that time of year. So anyways, thanks so much. If you watch this video, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And I will see you soon. Thanks guys. Bye.